Hi, Sarah from the upcoming. Such a pleasure to speak to you.
Hello.
I mean, when a series is so loved like this, it must feel like a big responsibility to deliver on a film like this. Did you know instantly when you read the script that this was the right story?
I felt breathless reading the script, which has happened to me over the years with several of Neil's scripts. I could not stop reading it, and I started reading it immediately again afterwards, as soon as I'd finished. So, yeah, I kind of had a feeling in my bones that this was going to be okay.
What is it about this character of Luther, and particular Idris himself, as a performer, that's really just had captured people's imaginations?
Buckets of charisma, intelligence. He's amazingly sexy. He's a terrific actor. And when he puts on that coat, he just is Luther. There's very little acting going on. He just appears 100% to be the character. And there's a sense of danger about him, which I think the audience love. And he's behaved almost incredibly badly over the years in lots of the stories, but it's always his heart's in the right place, that is to get the bad guys, and I think people kind of cheer for that.
And there's no shying away from the fact that it does go to some very dark places. What do you think it is about looking at the darker sides of human nature, which can somehow be cathartic, or what's that experience like on screen?
Well, I think people like to be frightened in a safe way, and that's what Neil delivers in Luther. So you can watch something that you're almost afraid to think is so. They're the bad guys. Where was I? You can watch something that you almost dare not allow yourself to think of, and Neil will think of it for you. And yet you know that you're in a secure place. You're in the cinema seat, or you're with friends, or you're in your own home ground. But yet you're frightened and thrilled at the same time.
Who knew Andy Serkis could be quite so terrifying?
Indeed. It's absolutely scary. When I saw that, I couldn't believe it. It's changed it forever for me. I've been playing or living Shank for the last 10 years. And thanks to Mr. Neil Cross, has changed my life, really. I'm very, very fond of Shank, and it's a huge thrill to be able to actually bring him to the big screen. The plan was always to try and elevate it into a film, and that's happened thanks to Netflix, and it's a big leap forward, so we're all thrilled that it's happened. I mean, I know that Idris and certainly Neil, wanted to do it for several years, so it's great that it's happened. Star quality, charisma in spades, I mean, he's warm, he's fabulous, he fills the screen. It's a joy to work with him. It's great. It's gritty, it's terrifying. I mean, I've actually screamed on my own sofa at home at bits that I didn't realise that were coming, and it's London as a character in it. All of the characters are fantastic. It's slightly operatic in that it's heightened, but it allows you to feel incredibly scared and moved in the safety of your own home.